Welcome back to the Community Shall Be Restored. I'm your host, Prophet Cedric Banks, along with
Prophetess Donetta Banks.
And we are continuing a wonderful show today about Arise Neighborhoods Day. Many people with many organizations that have their vision up under Arise are here today that has already been a blessing to you, but going to be a further blessing to you. We're here now with BikeVON Rucker.
Yes.
BikeVON Rucker, welcome to the community.
Thank you.
BikeVON,
Yes.
today, before you take off, because I saw you were ready to and saw you were ready to wow.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, but today is Neighborhoods Day. What vision did you have? What were you doing out there on Neighborhoods Day? And tell the people out there in TV land, how did it go?
Well, you start off with a vision and then you just work from there. My vision, what I planned today was to be teaching cycling classes, having hot dogs, taking some kids on the family fun run. Okay. What I actually ended up doing, working with the director of Way Academy, is that we put up a sign that said free hot dogs, and I was at the Don Bosco Hall that were having basketball games and stuff all day, and we just had the kids come on out, eat the hot dogs. We fitted a couple of helmets, cycling helmets on people. I mean, even the postman, he pulled up in his van and he said, free hot dogs, and I'm like, part of the neighborhood? He said, yeah. I'm like, free hot dog, So I was just making a presence for my company. My company is called BikeVON, and it's a very unique idea that I'm trying to bring to Detroit. And you might I hope you are familiar with what we call a velodrome. It's that circular track that you see in the Olympics that people ride. Well, we have one. Well, before that, let me tell you, there are only 29 in the total United States of America, across 22 states, okay? Again, only 29, okay? We have one in Rochester Hills, Michigan, okay?
One?
Okay? I'm a cyclist of 15 years. I have been contributing to different things that have scholarships available for that. And I asked the guy one time, because now I'm living on a pension and we're fighting over my last $10, and I said, what does this go to? And he said, the Michigan Youth Charity goes to scholarships. And I said, what does it do? And he says, it teaches kids to ride on the velodrome. And I said, do they look like me? And he said, no. And then I get, well, why not? And he said, all they have to do is get a way to get there. And that's where BikeVON became a project. Because, see, it became an option other than anything that ends with a ball. Basketball, baseball, football, okay? It's an option. It can get them college scholarships. They can be professionals. And also, there have been two people of color. Major Taylor, 1899, he was the Olympic and the fastest cyclist there was. And then we have Nelson Vales, 1984, he won a silver medal in the Olympics, and he's been inducted to the Hall of Fame. Okay, those are the only two people of color. Well, we also have Rashard Bahati, and he's a crit, which means crit cycling is they go around a couple of blocks really fast. Okay, he's a professional crit cyclist. So I wanted to start off youth of color by giving it an opportunity to get into this sport. And ironically, it's at the International Velodrome out at Bloomer Park. They already had a grant program. You see, things are already set up. And Mr. Dale Hughes, the director manager, has for years been offering scholarships to pay children $150 for 15 visits to learn how to ride a bike.
How can the community get in contact with this individual?
they get in contact with me.
Okay,
Because
how
see,
can they get in contact with you?
What BikeVON wants to do is get our kids out there.
Okay.
You can reach me at BikeVON, BikeVON 14 at gmail.com. Okay?
Luther, you got anything?
Well, as you say now, she has a dynamic personality, and she doesn't pull her punches. And the way we met was somebody told her that she needed to talk to me, and I gave her a hard time, quite frankly. That said, why do you want to talk to me? But she had this passion for this biking thing, and think about it. We think of our youngsters doing certain things that we expect them to do. We play doing football, baseball, basketball. And no one has ever told me and said, doggone it, our kids should be competitive cyclists, maybe even competing in the Olympics. And she was so passionate about it. And what's telling about it is that she's done all this work already. I mean, she's got the opportunity for our kids if we can give her a boost. And I just admire that. And again, one of the things that's happened with Neighborhoods Day is that we continue to bring in new initiatives and ideas that are kind of outside the box. And Gina Edwards was talking about the senior living opportunity, which you've never had before. And then this BikeVON opportunity. And so what Arise Detroit is able to do is give her a platform. And we're here because of that. And you are giving her this platform for all these people viewing this to talk about this unusual opportunity, because a lot of things that we have to do starts with thinking differently about who we are and what we can do.
Exactly.
And what Yvonne is saying, let's think differently about it and maybe give some other opportunities, because everybody can't duck a basketball or run with a football, but they may be a world champion cyclist.
Correct.
Or they may get a college scholarship as a result, but they can only get
That's
it if
right.
we expose
Yeah.
it to the opportunity. So that's what she's doing.
Yes, that's it.
Arise,
That's it.
arise.
Yes, and if I like to take this opportunity to actually show some things, I had, we started off with 14 young people this summer. We got down to 7, okay? This is what a velodrome looks like. On the sides, there is a 45-degree angle. We are riding at a 45-degree angle. The kids are clipped in. They can't remove their feet from the pedal. You cannot stop pedaling or you will slide down and fall, okay? And it has no brakes. So you see the challenge, okay? So this is the team that I ended up with, okay? These 6 kids. This is Chris, Emmanuel, Jonathan, and this is O'Shea, Evan, and oh my God, he's gonna kill me. And that is Jamil.
Now I see why he's paying the money for him to learn how to ride.
Exactly. They gotta have good health insurance too.
Right, I see why he's paying money.
So, I mean, you know, Dale Hughes' vision is to get as many kids out here as possible. BikeVON's vision is to get as many youth of color out here as possible. Okay, because if we're gonna pay them, we might as well have us out there.
That's right.
Amen, amen. Wonderful, wonderful show today.
Yes,
Our
it was.
time is coming to an end now. Oh, wasn't it wonderful? Did you feel
Yeah.
the presence? Today was Neighborhoods Day.
Yes.
With Arise. President, we had with us on the panel throughout the show, Luther Keith.
All right,
Also,
all right.
a lot of the Arise people that has organizations that's up under Arise. Marcus Cofield, Andrea Darnell, Gina Edwards, and Yvonne Rucker. We thank God for them and the vision that they have, and all what they have done today and been a blessing today in the community,
Yes.
because you have blessed a lot of people in the community today, and you have blessed a lot of people over the years and things like that. And
Yes.
we just thank God for people that has visions and that's constantly blessing people, that has visions up on their rides and that's blessing people. We thank God, and we will see you next Sunday at 11 a.m. on Comcast TV 20. I'm your host, Prophet Cedric Banks. See you next Sunday.
All right. young, like a new moon rising fierce through the rain and lightning, wandering out into this great unknown. And I don't want no one to cry, but tell